Okay, we're gonna have a double header. We're fully caught up after this double header with the NCBA 7 season. It's just this one out of conference match, and then off to the postseason. So we're gonna have a double header here, and then another double header afterwards once that other match is played, and then we're gonna go to the postseason bowl schedule. So that's gonna be fun. Neither of these teams is in contention for the World Championship of Sevens, and that's okay. Even though one of the teams is my team, that is the University of Miami Hurricanes, taking on the Northern Illinois Duskies. That is the Dark Elf Huskies. As we kick off the ball to my team, please. We get a high kick. Get underneath it with Mr. Gino Torretta. A real player in Miami football history. Vinny Testaverde is another player. And then Edgerrin James is also a player in Miami University football. So that's fun. Here comes Edgerrin James on the blitz. Double, both down. She doesn't have, well, he doesn't have block or pro. So that's all she wrote because I'm not going to spend a reroll off of that. And he's smartly going to just try to block me off from right here. He doesn't want me to escape, and it's probably the correct thing to do. So let's see how it ends up. AV7. Next season, he's probably going to get a fresh Witch Elf. That's fine. There she is. Here comes Dritz de Orden. This is a nice team. He has two blitzers. The possible 4 dice, Sabrina, and Dritz de Orden. Very good. Both down. Leads to it being 7-6 on the field for my vampires. Okay, here he comes. He's going to have enough dice. He's going to get 2 dice. And he's going to want to put this guy forward. That makes sense. That's good. He's going to get 4 dice. This is actually much better than what I had in mind. 4 dice gives him a both down. He'll accept it because he wants that ball out. But I do have a chance to redeem myself today. And I'm going to try to pass to my catcher there, but I'm going to get rid of this tackle zone first with Gino and have old Vinny Testaverde. He's a real person that played for the New York Jets, but he played at Miami first. Throw the ball to Edgerrin James. That's exactly what I needed. And pow! Down you go. Just want to see now. I just want to cut him off from the field. He can probably get here 2+ and go where he needs to go. That's not a blitz though. Oh, he's not going to contest this one. Going to be 1 dice. Block on vanilla. I'm just going to say dice for now on for 1 die because you know what? It's just clumsy to say die. I prefer dice even if it's 1 dice, you know. The pet peeve has been alleviated. And now we are tagging for insurance if Edgerrin James, if he fumbles the ball. It's like, okay, I get to keep the touchdown here. I don't want to use another reroll. Touchdown Hurricanes. Hurricanes up 1-0 over the Huskies. High kick. His passer is going to get underneath that ball. Good work. And he can try to surf potentially. But he says it's too much risk, and I would probably agree. I understand. Actually, I don't know how far she was. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rush. I don't know. I think it's good to protect the ball first. He's probably correct. Probably. Anyways, just getting the kink out of my neck if you saw my little puppet moving around all nuts. But I'm going to get rid of this one. Why? So that I can surf this one right here. Failure. Gonna tag the other guy with a rush. It works. And here comes the blitz. No reroll surf. Now I'm tagging 3 of them. Just gonna probably go there. This feels good. And maybe this is unnecessary, but I take it. Both down. Just picks herself up. Sabrina does. And there's a pass option here. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be one die with Stacy Robinson. Pow. Oh, Stacy Robinson. You mink. Here comes a pass. 3+ times 1. 2+ catch. He drops it, but he uses a reroll. I don't think he needed to use that reroll, but then again, you know, vampires are scary. We're still going to try to get the ball from him. But it looks like a clear-cut touchdown. Making my use of Edgerrin James' touchdown, it was probably not a good idea. I just didn't want to start eating my linemen just yet. Since we're in the first half, I have a whole second half to go. But at the same time, I probably could have stalled, couldn't I? Oh well. But we're going to get the one die. It's okay if I'm screaming. I was going to go vanilla against block anyways with one die. That's fine. Touchdown, Huskies. And the game is 1-1 with 2 turns until halftime. It's possible to score a touchdown here in 2 turns. So, favorable bounce. It's already behind my friends. Providing protection. I'm going to make the pass with Vinny to Edgerrin James, who caught the ball a lot better in the NFL. Let's be honest. Edgerrin James played for the Indianapolis Colts when he was in the NFL. He played at University of Miami Hurricanes in the NCAA. So that's pretty cool. Here comes Sabrina with brilliant coaching reroll. And she gets the ball. She would have been in scoring position on the 9th column that you see here. But I understood the rush. It's fine. I wanted to get a surf. I was going to put him underneath her. It's okay. I'm going to have to say him for now on, even though the model is of a woman right here. Edgerrin James is a man. Yeah. So I'll try to make a pass. Can he catch it? Get some SPP out? No, I'm fine. And none of them are in scoring position, so I felt fine to make this unnecessary throw, but I get star player points, so it's kind of necessary to myself. I chose to. Very risky bisky. He's killed. I try to use Apothecary. Doesn't work. But he does regenerate. It's like minus PA or something. But you'll see that both of my vampire throwers are intact. So Apothecary didn't work, but then Regenerate did. Vampires are the only team that I know of that have Regeneration and Apothecary. Pretty useful if you ask me. I don't know. But that's how it is. And he uses his reroll right away, which makes me happy. It's going to make a strong blitz right here. It's going to try the offense that worked out in the first half. So a solid strategy if it worked out the first time. So let's see if it turns out. Yes, it does. And, of course, the same thing that I did last time. If you're going to be on the side here, I'm going to try to blitz your friend into the stands. I'm just going to have 2-on-2 here. Hey, Bloodlust is fine. I don't need to re-roll that. You know? And get off my pitch. He's into the reserve. He's not hurt. I don't mind screaming. You know why? Because then I get to retain my reroll, and I'm close enough to still affect the ball game. No reason to reroll the ball. The IBA team, he will reroll, but I would like to see that team scream more often than not, and I think he'll be happy for it. That's the team that you might have saw a few games back in the IBA tournament. That would be the IBA tournament, which is called the Sigmar Cup, or Sigmar's tournament, and it's for the green brass cannon, and also an automatic entry into the BCL tournament. So pretty cool. So that got rid of her dodge, and I get a POW anyways. I'm not going to follow up. I just want to tag the ball, and I'm tagging with 2 people, which makes it a 4+ pickup for Elves. Still not good enough. I want Edger and James to get the ball. Try to hand off to the thrower. Probably should have just handed it off right there, but ball's out. 2 dice with block on vanilla. Unnecessary blitz. You can blitz with someone else to get more business over here. That was a 4+. I say get rid of this guy. So the tackle zones go away. Those would be a 4+ difficulty because of these 2. Now it's a 3+ difficulty. Can I make it a 2+ difficulty? 2+ difficulty. Now if I pick up, I'm saying let's pick up first. So I'm going to blitz him, but it's going to be 2+ because none of these tackle zones matter. Can I remove him? That'd be really beneficial. Not quite. So I'm just going to keep on running. That's close enough. I don't want to reroll a rush, so I'm a little bit ahead. That's fine. I have 4 strength. It's hard to bring down. And now it is 7-5 on the pitch in favor of my Hurricanes. So that lucky knockout plus my surf is making this a little bit harder for the Dark Elves, especially without reroll. Tag him. Tag this one. I'm just pushing people forward. If I can score, I will. I don't want to play around here, you know? But at the same time, if I cannot, that's also okay. I just want adjacency with this one, pretty much. I don't really need to roll this. I just wanted to go 1-on-1. I didn't want to move right there. But that's okay. I'm not going to roll a reroll just yet. What if I need it to score? That's what I'm thinking. Knockout might come back, and this guy's most certainly going to come back. So it might be 7-7 if I do score, though. Going to be 1 die. Hate that 1 dice. So it's preferable. And it's going to be a rush. Both down. And he catches. So that's stressful. I need to tag this one. I'm going to tag that one. Just not going to give him easy blitzes, but there goes my 1 reroll. Here's going to be a blitz. I don't want the ball to be surfed. I don't want it thrown forward, especially. So, hey, that's fine. Get rid of him. I tried to use pro, but it wouldn't work this time. That's nuts. He should go 1-2. But it works out. That made it a 4+ difficulty on the dodge. It worked, though. The 3+, this guy helped prevent the catch there, even though it was a 1. It was just a little bit of insurance to make it a 3+ catch instead of a 2+. I'll have to eat this one. Stunner. Everybody's tagged. It's like I don't want to be served, so I may as well throw a punch out there, and this duel's fine. I still need a touchdown. I don't have rerolls, and these are vampires that could have bloodlust. I might need to throw a rush. I might need to catch a pass. A lot of ways to fail. It's gonna be 4 dice if she survives. She doesn't. Alright. Complicate the pickup for them. I now have the ball. Now Gino Torretta is going to throw the ball to Edrin James. I used Pro to pick up the ball despite... Oh, Edrin. That's 2 times today. It's terrible. It's going to bounce that ball. Slips out. And now I just need to blitz him off the ball. Probably the wrong idea right there. Very essential. I don't need to use Pro. I use Pro to try to get better dice, but that's okay. Bloodlust and then dodge is 2+, 2+, and then 2+ on it. So 3 2+s on the pickup as well. Touchdown Hurricanes as I win the game 2-1 against the Huskies. But let's pause the video here. Okay, now we have the Utah University Utes taking on the Converse University Valkyries. So let's go ahead and kick off the ball, please. It'll be the Utes on offense as nice weather. The weather clears up from rain into being perfect conditions for Blood Bowl. Pretty favorable bounce for the Dwarves. They can just set up their nice cage. It's going to be a double cage. He picks up. No need for sure hands, but it's good insurance. 7-7 on the field. Nothing too crazy. The Utah Utes are 2-1. The Valkyries are 0-3. Certainly the Utes are favored, despite being a low-tier team in sevens, being fairly slow. Nice columns. But he gets 2 dice. Block on block ends the frenzy. Pretty safe. Yep. Okay. Just a push. That was vanilla on block, I believe. I'll double check that. Yes, it was. Block on block. Nice. That was 2 dice. Here comes the blitz. Vanilla on block. It's necessary, though, because almost all of these guys have block, except for this one. All of them have tackle, except for these 3. All the positionals. He gets a removal. 7-6 on the field. Again, spites are useless. Really, just get rid of them. Double stole. And he gets a movement down, so now he's a movement 4. And blitz, pow. Ball carrier drops the ball. And it's a pretty neutral bounce. Both teams are going to be fighting for this one. But since it's Dwarves, any momentum lost is going to be pretty painful. Good. And another neutral bounce. It is 7-5 on the... No. 6-5 on the field in favor of the Dwarves, who throw another double skull. It's kind of surprising to me that people have not emphasized getting at least one reroll. But that is their prerogative. Another failure there. A double skull of a different kind. Tackle and block against the block piece. Yep, just getting contact. And he's going to go for the blitz. Block on Vanilla, I believe. Yes, it is. And down she goes on the stumble. She does not have dodge. He doesn't try to pick it up, but it's going to be a 4+ in the pickup for the elf, and then a 2+ dodge out if she gets it. Pretty good. Down he goes. Opportunistic hit with 1 dice. You should have pushed him that way just so that the pickup's easier, but this works too. It works too. Also should have pushed him this way so there's less people on the ball. You have to knock this one down first or this one down. This one has sidestep, for instance. Movement 8. Good work. Down she goes. Block on Vanilla. They have complete control of the scrum now. A lot of bad dice all around. Good work. Push. Sure hands leads to a pickup. He's focused on damage right now. Although these guys can score on him. That's movement 8 right there. In 2 turns, Isha can score. Is it likely? Maybe not, but it's possible. Double push. Yawning. Down she goes. That's what he's looking for. A knockout. That brings it... Oh. Ouch. 6-4 on the field, I believe. 6-3 on the field. Double. No reason to foul. It just wouldn't make as much sense for the Dwarves. That's pretty good. Just a push. And that is the first half. It is a deadlock at 0-0. The Brutes might suffer an upset defeat. Although it's 6-4 on the field in favor of these Dwarves. So I don't know. I think the Dwarves have a good chance of preventing the upset even now, despite their drive not panning out. He says, go ahead and have the side. I'm going to be fine in the middle. I can adapt to you in the middle. I'll adapt to a side when you force yourself to a side, is what he's saying. Because you'll have to go to a side because I'm so strong. Block and tackle all around. All the same, they're pretty slow, and they have a movement 8 piece in this Naiad. Yes, Naiad. Push. Yeah, no reason to follow up. She's already behind the defense. If they can get a flash touchdown, the Valkyries, they're going to be very happy with that. Why? Because the Dwarves probably can't respond very well. Side step. Still, the Valkyries need a lot of luck here. The The Valkyries are a big team, whereas the Utes are an SEC team. My team, Miami, beat one of the teams that's not performing very well in the SEC. That being the Dark Elves you just saw. My team just pulled out a late game touchdown on. All the same. This might work, this might not, but I think it's a pretty safe one if you can get it there. Yeah, don't pass this turn, pass next turn, so then this one can get further away, but still. They might be able to rush and tag this one. Or they might throw people back here, which is also... Oh, that's good enough. Yep. Oh, that's very hard. 6 against 3. It's double again. And now the handoff or pass is going to be a 4+. Okay, so 1 dice. Vanilla against block. Can she do it? Eleanor Haster. No. At the end of the season completely, we'll remove the N injury, so that's good news for this one. If it survives. Sandwiched. Now that it's going to be 2-on-1 all across the field. Now the Dwarves are pressing their numbers because they can. Even if you try to go around this way, you're just going to get collapsed on. Might be a touchdown. Here comes a desperate pass by Brooklyn Adora. 4+. 2+ catch. She makes it. Beautiful. Can the Valkyries score an upset victory, an improbable victory against the Brutes? Eleanor Haster is doing pretty good. I like that selection. It's going to be block on Vanilla. 2+ dodge out if she can survive. Oh no, he crits. He crits. Well, he does have 2 dice there. The stun. It is 5 against 3 on the field. Still to the benefit of these Dwarves. Can they get another one down the field with George Palestream? That's a weird name for a lady. George? Georgette? Georgette Palestream. Oh, it's a loner. Yeah. Well, Fumble is very pro-LGBT. So that's sometimes what happens. And now we get a pow. Stunned. You can make a crazy pass if you like. I don't think I would. I think, yeah. She can still crit and run into the end zone. Yeah, that's pretty good there. Those 2 rushes were probably well-founded because even if she knocks the ball loose, she might still have trouble because here comes her rushes. Not quite. And it looks like nobody's in scoring position or could ever be in scoring position in this game. It should end into a draw, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. I made the mistake of making this an overtime game. Just due to a clerical error. So, sad. Trying to bounce that ball. She's still in scoring position if she stays there and if she goes forward. Yeah. Yeah. It's about as good as he can do. Still trying to score. Gets what he needs. Block and tackle. She's no longer in scoring position, I think. But they should cover the ball. Nope. That is what should be the ball game. But we'll see some overtime action. Block. On block, I believe. Here's a pass. Caught. And It's overtime. Sorry about that, everyone. But it is 5 against 5, so it's fairly even. Converse University Valkyries have been so close to scoring a touchdown. It is the Dwarves that get a chance to score. Can they be stopped on offense again? Do you think it's just going to end up in a draw with penalty kicks, perhaps? Don't worry, though, if there's any injuries. I will reverse it once it occurs in overtime. If a team loses in overtime, they are awarded a draw in the standings. And if a team wins in overtime, they are still awarded a win. So everything's fixed. So don't worry about that. Block on Vanilla. Good start. I don't think I like... Yeah, it's going to be really risky to blitz. But there's a screen here. That's pretty good. Block on block. Good job. Does he want to move the pile up north? Probably. Yeah, I'd say so. He's centralizing himself, and he's pretty well protected. Very lucky rushes. Nobody has rerolls. 5-5 on the field. Very risky. Very bisky. Can he score the touch? Can he get the blitz? Can he get the sack? No, he cannot. And that, unfortunately, does open the field very, very well for the Dwarves. Both down. Block on Vanilla. And now he's just locking them up. He says, you guys cannot be trusted in this society. This is very good ball control. He's not in a rush. I would have ran down the field and maybe I would get caught. Right? And here comes a blitz. 1 dice, very likely. It's going to be a rush. ×2. Down again. Pow! He does not follow up because he's a slower unit. And he wants to push this one back. Says, maybe I can do this without rushing. And it's true, he can. Down she goes. He needs to squirt out this way. And now it's very unlikely that they're going to catch up because it is 5-4 on the field. It's going to be a walk-in for the touchdown. Nobody knew that there was overtime. They don't know that it's golden goal as the setting. So this makes sense that he won't score right away. You'll see that it's drawn out, I think. But you can rest assured that the Dwarves win. But, you know, hang with me. Still some fun. Maybe. Interesting choice. He really is afraid of that one. This one just has dodge. He needs to make this blitz. He might fail here. She could have stopped the entire drive, but it's a stunner. Drive keeps going, and he churns to the goal line. He says, game over. Well, may as well try to get some SPP. Block on block. That looked like a lot of risk, but it was the only character with block. I do get it. Because it would have been both down and push instead of push and star or pow. This one can cover up. And this one can cover up. Oh, yeah, the blitz, obviously. And then this one, he can still be transported here. Didn't quite work. It's still one-on-one everywhere where it matters. Just a push. Following up does make sense. Probably would chase down. Pow! Nope. It was block on block with the both down. He needs to get rid of this one so he can get up here. Go up a level. No. Yeah, this one's too far away. This one might be not a jump up. This one is movement 4 from the bent from down there. Down he goes on the lucky one. Oh, too bad. And it is the University of Utah Utes that get the touchdown. And that is the ball game. I still awarded them a win in the standings. It's reflected like that in the all-time standings. And Conference University is reflected as a draw and not a loss. So no damage done besides this, but this happened during regulation, just moving down. Becomes an injury at the end of the season. This one right here, nothing bad happened. The one missing player for them was this player that shouldn't be on the team, I think. And hey, let's move on to the next game. Since we're out of sevens, we'll go back to the IBA playoffs. Bye for now.